Good morning there. Good morning, Italian Yank fan. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. How was New York today? How was New Jersey today? Excuse me. Sorry. Made a faux pas there. It's cold! How cold is it? How cold is it? And remember, I work in Celsius. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's cold. Yeah, that you're freezing. Basically, you're freezing your Royal Rastafarian ninis off. Yeah. They're snow dogs. Well, then they should love it. Yeah. Do you actually have snow there right now? No snow yet, so that's a positive. Or a negative, kind of depends on how you look at it. In Mr. Shoney gaming case, definitely a negative, yeah. That's a bad four-letter word. Cannot do red card yet, buddy. Cannot do red card yet. But there you go. Yeah, well, indeed. Red card. There it is. There it is. And I hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's stream, buddy. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow's stream. Oh, yeah. No problem. Oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. I almost forgot. Happy Thanksgiving. Talking about giving, I'm going to give you right now the intro. Here it comes! Everybody, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you are enjoying yourself. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends out there. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. And for us, for the rest of the world, well, happy Thursday, I guess. Happy another Thursday. I hope you all enjoyed the show yesterday, and yeah, it was a simple, quick flight. Today we are going to continue our flight from Niger. Yes, I am pronouncing that correctly. Niger. That is Delta Romeo Romeo November from Niamey, and we are heading south into Benin. The next country is coming up. So, oh yeah, another notch on our belt, which means by next week we will be continuing onwards along the coast again of Africa. So we actually tick those two countries off the box, mostly because Burkina Faso and Niger are kind of landlocked. They're landlocked in Africa, which makes it tricky to actually visit them in your flight. You have to go up, you have to go through deserts. There's just no other way around it. But it's fine. We take them off the box. They're there, and that means that we can continue today. So really, really, really looking forward to that. Other than that, not much to say. I'm going to show you guys what is going on in today's flight. That's our flight for today, but that's the windy. Of course, I looked it up already at your convenience. We are having a eastern wind. Not that hard. It's kind of okay. You know, it's fine. It's not that hard. Between 10 and 20 knots, something like that. So yeah, let's see if I click here. 14 knots, so we have to... That's at 2,000 feet, by the way. If we go to the surface, a lot smoother right there, a lot smoother. There is very little METAR information, unfortunately, from these areas. If you look that up, it's really hard to find METAR information in these areas. We are getting more and more into the back countries of Africa, and there simply isn't that much. So yeah, let's see how the rain and thunder is doing. Yeah, well, nothing. Yeah, it's all down along the coast. Funnily enough, it's always a band that's around the coast here. When we flew in Sudan, we had that same thing, especially in the south. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the south, we hit those rain showers. It was constantly raining. It was so weird. But yeah, if you want to find the rains in Africa, just fly in the middle of it. Yeah, basically that just below the equator. You should be good. There are the rains in Africa, but not where we are flying. So yeah. It was a lot of rain. It really, really was. It was so weird. Well, we do not have really low clouds. We do not... Yeah, we have a little bit of a cloud base. Just ask Toto. Yeah, exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. It's... Getting back to that song. I mean, how old is that song right now? It must be over 40 years old. And when you hear that song... It still gives me goosebumps. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. Anyway, it's 40 years at least. Yeah, exactly. 40 years at least. I mean, a lot of the original guys from Toto are dying out. Basically, they're gone. They're no longer here. Well, the drummer died of cancer, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That was sad, yeah. Anyway, it's, yeah, it's still an incredible song. And they have very, very good songs. Ahoy! Have you ever read the lyrics? Very strange, but works. Who cares? Yeah, it really doesn't make that much sense. I think, if you want, okay, this is really cool. In the Netherlands, we have every year at the end of the year, starting from the 25th of December, we have what's called the Top 2000, and that is it's on the NPO Radio 2, so it's the public radio station number 2. We have 3 of them, where the first one is usually news, the second one is more, yeah, it's more classical, jazz, stuff like that, and the third one that is pop music and alternative and stuff like that. So it's on the second channel, Top 2000, and from the 25th of December, a list created by us, everyone. You can enter that too if you want, even. You can create a list where the top 2000 songs ever have come out. And that changes, and sometimes they call it the list you love to hate. There are songs on there which I completely despise and don't think they deserve a spot. There are songs on there which I think are absolutely brilliant and should be higher. And everything in between. 9 times out of 10, Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody will be number 1. That's basically considered, from the Dutch point of view, one of the best songs ever made. Together with Hotel California, Eagles. So, got me coffee in a way with the very... Oh, really? So, yeah, it's... but they also have a show with that. And with that show, it is. But still, there are songs which can be considered better and others which can be considered worse in creation. So, yeah. But there's your hydrate. But there's also a show along with that. It's called Top 2000 A Go-Go. And in that show, one of the presenters takes a song and tries to discover the story behind it. He goes to the artist, he talks with the artist who created the song, and they go through what happened with the song, how it was created, how it was conceived, etc., etc., and how they composed it, everything. It's really cool. They're really cool, short kind of mini documentaries. And there was one from Toto, which they discussed the lyrics on, actually. And I think it was kind of... He discussed it like some sort of surreal dream or something like that. It was really strange. It was like, okay, how many shrooms have you taken? And it was probably a little too much. Yeah. But yeah, it's the Toto song. Oh, there you go. Not enough. Always need more. Eric, good to see you. How are you doing, buddy? The link Africa to Toto. Yeah, the Toto song. Oh, good lord. Yeah, but there's probably out there, if you look for it, Top 2000 A Go-Go. Look for Toto or Africa. There's a good chance you will be able to find that on YouTube as well. So it's pretty cool. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's subtitled. So it's all in English. That's the Dutch for you. Even if we make programs for our own, we subtitle them. October 1982. Look at that. 1982. I was 11. I was 11 when that song came out. I feel old. I feel very old. Anyway, talking about back to Africa, we are flying here in Africa, having a little bit of 13. Oh my, you're even older than I am. -5. Older. So today we are taking off from Niamey. We are heading to Parakou. Parakou is in the middle of Benin, as you can see. Porto Novo is the capital of Benin. So we will be heading... you were 5. Oh my. We're all getting old. But my friends, we may be getting old, but it's a mental state. Men will never age beyond 12. So, men will never age beyond 12. Nice little run down memory lane. I know, right? I know. Sometimes you just have to reminisce. Sometimes you just have to reminisce. Anyway, we are flying all the way south towards Parakou, the middle of Benin, and there we will be landing for today. It's once again a rather straightforward flight, just like yesterday, but it's just to get back to the coastline. Basically, we want to see the coast, so yeah, that's where we headed for. Heading down south, we have a slight semi sidewind / tailwind, so yeah, we'll have to look how that goes. But I think we have a slight tailwind, so yeah, older, but no, our toys get more expensive. Exactly. How do you judge the age of a man? Simply look at the price tag of his toys. The higher it is, the older it is. All right, today we are going to do this flight. Now, if you want, you can download this flight directly, of course, from the Discord channel. If you do !flight plan, you get a link. You can download it there. There are 2 options. The first one is cold and dark. The other one is at the runway. We will be taking off from a runway and I have to look this up a little bit. Give me a second. We will be taking off from runway bippity boppity boop 9. Am I saying this correctly? Runway, I think runway 9. Yeah, runway 9 right. Yeah, 9 right. Yeah. Is it 9 left? No, it should be. Yeah, 9 right. It is 9 right. Yesterday we landed on 9. Now we're taking off from 9. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. The higher is the more single he is. True. True. All right, my friends. Well, leaves me nothing to do but to say, if you want to fly along, it is a open flight. So if you just think to yourself, hey, why not fly along with Shoney? You can. Just make sure you are right there on all players. This is the most important one you can do. All players. Live players will always mean that you are in a live environment. You cannot adjust time. You cannot adjust weather. That's all it means. All players means we can do anything we want, even invoke the Arnold, pull down the sky, stuff like that. So this is basically Arnold mode. Oh, I'm going to call it for Arnold mode from now on. Arnold mode, don't pull a Shoney. We have live traffic. It kind of depends on what you want. You can turn it off. You can turn AI on. Up to you. And as for the weather, well, we're on live now, and we always want to try to be on live. But yeah, it's do your thing. It's live. It's all players. It's your enjoyment. So, which leads us to which server? Southeast Asia. Super Typhon. Good to see you, buddy. Super Typhon. Southeast Asia. Yeah, that's the server. Why Southeast Asia? It's the most stable one. It's just the most stable one. It means that I can see you, you can see me. There you go. That's the reason. That's the way. I like it. Kishi and the Sunshine Band. So yeah, that's the reason why. Now, loading in, we should be heading for runway 4. My ping on the server is dang. It is. Same here, buddy. Same here. We will lift the clouds, yeah. Exactly. Okay, let's cancel that. Oh, no, I do have to set that. Let me... Ooh! Look at that! Amplify House! How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? By the way, shout out to Amplify House. Awesome guy. Is it Amplify House or Amplify Oz? As in Australia. Yeah, I mean, you are Australian. I know you are, but I was just wondering. a mind fart right there. Envy, how are you doing? Hope you're Oz. Yeah, Amplify Oz. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Shout out to Amplify Oz. There you go. Go check him out. Awesome guy. And yeah, we are today taking off from... I need to add something quickly here. Yep, done. Okay, hide. There we go. Hide. Okay, we are on the runway. Oh, by the way, for who just joined me, people, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Shoney from Shoney Gaming. I fly a Cessna, to be specific. This Cessna around the world to each and every single country. Why? Because I can. That's why. And because, let's face it, GA flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator looks freaking awesome. So why not? That's a very, very good reason in my opinion. So yeah. Kingsman! How is Liverpool today, buddy? And Iceberg, good to see you as well, buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, Switzerland beat Cameroon, but the guy who scored for Switzerland was born in Cameroon. Oh, that must have hurt. That must have hurt. So yeah, we are now currently parked here in Niamey. That is the capital of Niger today, and we are headed for runway 04, where we will take off. From runway 04, we are heading south, flying into Benin, and we will be landing at Parakou there today, and that is Delta Bravo Bravo. Papa, yeah, Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. It's okay. Yeah, we will. Yeah, yeah. Well, you do actually pronounce it as Niger. 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 I mean, and it's basically banned by Twitch. I cannot enter the country's name without getting a warning. No kidding. It's well, it's kind. Yeah, it was a French colony actually. Why are my buttons not working? I need to restart my SPAD next. I see. So turn that off. Then SPAD next. God, I love SPAD next when it works, but yeah, that's what you get for running the beta. That's what you get for running the beta. If you load up the hot version, you may end up on the other side of the runway. So keep that in mind. However, I don't think there's much wind, if I'm not mistaken. So someone is taken off there. Lot of noise. I am actually toning that down a little bit. Yeah. You don't see that very often. You don't see that very often. All right. Stealth Wolf is there on the runway. We have Italian Yangfan right there. As I said, if you want to fly along, that's no problem, of course. That's no problem whatsoever. There we go. That's what we want to see. Just turned it on. Oh, I also need to do... I completely forgot, actually, to turn on my peripheral cam. I don't think it's actually working right now. No, it's not. Ah, dang it. Let's see. Can I properties? It should work. Yay! There it is. That's better. There we go. All right, now you guys can see what I'm doing. That helps out a lot as well. Let's go over to that view right here. Boop. All right. Let's get the engine running. So mixture to full. A little bit. Good to see you too, buddy. It is very good to see you. It is very good to see you. How was your stream, by the way, Amplify? How was your stream? Hope all went well. All right. Engine is running. Let's turn on the avionics suite. Sweet. The avionics suite. All right. Let's activate that screen right there. Got that. NFD. And I want to zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? That's working. That's working. There it is. That's the way. I like it. Stream was good. Flying the new A310. I've heard things about the A310. People are very, very positive about it, but there are a few caveats, if I'm not mistaken. There, Amplify. If I'm not mistaken, it's good, but it could be a little bit better. I think they're working on that or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. By the way, turning on the lights, turning on the taxi lights. That guy is now blind. You're welcome. All right. It's like with babies. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Icebird, are you heading for a red card? They're nice, but not 100% perfect. Well, oh, by the way, you guys, tomorrow I will be doing a exact. All right. Yeah. There it is. Red card. Good, but not perfect. What we are doing tomorrow, there we go. What we are doing tomorrow is we are going to, tomorrow I'm going to do a full, and this is especially meant for people who want to transition from GA to commercial planes. I'm going to do a full step-by-step explanation how to create a flight plan in SimBrief, how to import that flight plan from SimBrief into a little nav map, how to import it into, how to use ChartFox, and how to import it into Navigraph, and then do a full cold and dark startup flight with an A320 fly-by-wire version. I specifically chose the fly-by-wire version from Hamburg, that is Echo Delta Hotel India, to Toulouse, Blagnac, that is Lima Bravo Foxtrot Oscar, I think. And that's basically from the Airbus factory in Hamburg to the Airbus factory in Toulouse. We're going to do that flight so everyone can fly along with us, and I'll explain everything that's going on and show you how it works while doing a sponsored stream from Thrustmaster. So I will be showing off the TCA officers pack, which is really cool with all the expansions on it. Works really cool. I'm going to show you guys how that works and what it looks like. And I have a kind of very, very cool reveal for those who are interested in the Class Echo. Tomorrow I will do a very cool reveal about that. So keep it posted. Just to say that it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. By the way, we are now going to take off to runway 4. So I'm going to give it a little bit of power. Yeah, but it's mostly meant for it is mostly meant for people who want to transition. Spend all my galactic credits. You're quite welcome, buddy. It's mostly meant for people who want to start flying commercial and just don't know where to start. We're going to create an OFP. We're going to see what you need, what information you need from that OFP, and how you enter that into the plane. Several ways how you can enter that into the MCDU, or just simply import it straight from SimBrief. There are 2 options for that, so I will show you how that works, and then walk through the procedures of taking off and yeah, having a little bit of fun with that. I'm extending the flaps right now. And while we are taxiing, I'm also going to set the altitude to 3,000 feet. Make sure that my altimeter is set correctly by pressing just B right now. I could look it up, but I just don't want to. Let's face it, I just don't want to. All right, let's head for runway 4. So we're taking a left right here. On the runway, Stealth Wolf is already there, so we're heading for stealth. And for those that are wondering, if you want to fly along, this is the airport Delta Romeo Romeo November in Niamey in Niger. We are on the Southeast Asia server, simply because it's the most stable one. All the other ones are just simply annoying. Really a shame that they never really fixed that. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? All right. Let's, yeah, you're going to fly along in that, aren't you, Stealth Wolf? That should be interesting. You should be done in like 10 minutes flat. Yeah, that's a short hop for you. Oh, and by the way, good luck. No approaches. Yeah. There's no approach, no ILS, so have fun! All right, my friends, we are lined up. Let's see. We have currently set nothing here. Absolutely nothing. So let's go through that. Let's go through that. Let's click the CDI right there. Make sure it's on GPS. That's the first thing we want. Second thing that we want is I'm going to set the PFD options right here. Bearing 1, 2, 3. So I know what my distances are. Heading back. Then XPDR, we are going VFR. And we, oh, no. VFR, and we are on alt. Back. And we already set the altitude at 3,000 feet. I'm going to set the flight level change to 74 knots. That's the ideal climb speed of the Cessna right here. So that's been set. You can see that right here at the top. That's now the Cessna 74. So yeah. Oh man, I love my setup. It has taken quite a while to fall down this rabbit hole right here. But oh my, yeah, I'm enjoying it immensely. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. All right, flight level change. That is on. There we go. We have the altitude navigation is set. Yep. And now that has changed again. Come on, 74. Yep. Should be done. We should be good to go right now. So if I now just press simply the button here or the master autopilot right there, it just takes over. Should work like a charm. Last thing we need to do is set, of course, the trim. Make sure the trim is set correctly. All right, trim is set. Everything is set. Landing lights on, taxi lights off, which means we only have one thing to do left. Power! Yes. You only need two things, speed and power. Speed and power. All right, let's throttle up to about 55 knots. There we are. It already wants to go. Yes, it wants to go. I feel it wants to go. There we go. And we are off. I hold silver away. Second star to the right. There we go. Yep, we have positive lift. 800 feet, so we're moving and grooving. Already making the turn. Autopilot was set correctly. Hippos got involved. Yeah, don't remind me. It's kind of misty out there, isn't it? A little bit misty. Interesting. Isn't lift always positive? Well, it kind of depends who's lifting you and where you're lifted to, isn't it? What would be negative lift? All right, my friends. Almost mistakes were made. Let's zoom out right there. And now we can set that back. Let's start to climb. Ooh, it's it's bumpy. It's a bumpy ride. All right. And that should be that. I have to say, ever since Sim Update 11, we are being buffeted around like there's no tomorrow. It's really, really bad. I'm not sure if this is actually correct, to be honest. Each and every time we are being bumped around like crazy. And the winds keep on shifting as well, 9 times out of 10. You can see them shift constantly. What's the temperature is, by the way, 28 degrees. 28 degrees. So we're now heading up to 2,000 feet. Slowly moving up to, I think, 3,000 should be more than enough. 2,500, 3,000 feet. That should be nice. And from there on, we are going to continue our journey onwards. Back towards the coast of Africa. Into Benin today. Looking forward to seeing the coast again. I mean, sometimes a change in scenery is not a bad thing, but, you know, it's... That should work. Yeah, there it is. So, yeah, it's not a bad thing, but... Sometimes you just want to see... Ooh, look at that! Well, that is pretty. That is pretty. I want to check something out, by the way. I want to check something out. I just went over to autopilot, so it should take over right now. Yeah. What the hell is it doing? Oh, no, okay, it's still climbing. In a rather steep way, but okay. Apparently, this is a thing. Who knew? You were, of course, yeah. I'm always, of course. When was I ever on course? When? All right, let's go to, for instance, let's go to evening. That looks nice. Now let's go to the external view, because this is where it works. So this looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? Now watch this. Watch this. Aha. Sean, we finally figured out how the filters work. Yay! So what we can do is if we get really dark. Ah. Now looky, looky. Isn't that amazing? How cool is that? The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, apparently you can change the filters right there. Look at that. It looks absolutely amazing. Arnold is the Milky Way. Yeah, that's where we got to go. Yeah, that's where we kill the aliens. Yeah. I will take it by the snout and kill it. Yeah. Fun fact, actually, Arnold is part of the alien universe. Go figure. Arnold is part of the alien universe. So, all right, let's. I know, right? I know. It's absolutely amazing. Whoop. Nope, that wasn't the plan. You can find everything. It should all be there. This is also part of the reason why it is possible to navigate on stars. You can navigate on the stars. Absolutely insane, but you can. But it's a dark night tonight, officially. So I think this is more like it. Now, we're not flying at night here, of course. We are flying, of course, in daytime. I know, but I just wanted to show you guys how cool that looks. Wow, that's a whole lot of bright. Can I reset that somehow? There we go. That's better. That is better. Being bumped about left and right. Good lord. Let's go to external view. That's a little bit better, so we know what we're doing. Sailors navigated that way for generations. Indeed, indeed. But it is possible to navigate by the stars in Microsoft Flight Simulator. A few streamers have done so, actually. Celestial navigation is a thing. And indeed, it does make sense. Of course, it does. But the fact that you can do celestial navigation in this flight simulator already is kind of mind-boggling, actually. It's kind of mind-boggling. Not only that, of course, not only that, as most of you may know by now, it is possible actually to see things like solar eclipses are a thing in the sim. We inadvertently experienced that when we were flying over Turkey. At a certain point, I was looking up at the sky. I saw the sun, and I saw that there was a little bite out of it. And someone reminded me during stream, yeah, that's normal, Shoni. Currently, there is an eclipse going on. I was like, okay, so we're flying here. I can see the sun. I can see the eclipse happening. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. How do they do that? Because they must also then simulate the positions of the sun and the positions of the moon as well in conjunction with the rest. How do they do that? It blows my mind. Well, programming, of course, but yeah, there's that. But I mean, I think that's absolutely amazing. Stuff like that. It just blows my mind. And the fact, I mean, things like wind currents, which you can, air currents, which you can now see. I mean, simply go down here at the bottom. Yeah, it is. It is an incredible feat if you really, Look at the nuts and bolts of it. It's absolutely amazing. Ah, yeah, it's good to be back there, Crisp. It's good to be back, buddy. But if you look at the bottom right here, whoop, going off course again. If you look at the bottom right there, you have Show 3D Thermals. Now, if I turn that on, this is new since update 11. It takes a little while to populate. But slowly but steadily, we should be able to see thermals rising. And fun fact, actually, thermals should be higher in areas that are darker and lower in areas around. There we go. It is now populating. You can hardly make it out, but it's there. You can see those lines coming up. It's absolutely insane what they did. You can see it better at night, by the way. Fun fact, if you want to see thermals quickly, just change the time of day. There you go. And there you can see all the thermals going on. The sim is also dynamic. The sim also dynamically generates turbulence of terrain, flying into the lee of into the lee of a mountain or building can be spicy. Rossum, now I have to say this correctly. Rossman, you're absolutely right. It is insane. Never thought I'd live to see such a complexity in a flight sim, to be honest. And by the way, thank you very much for that follow, buddy. Rossman, welcome to the cabin crew. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Yes, you are absolutely right. When we flew in the Alps, for instance, wow, that was a thing to behold. I mean, that was really, really interesting. But quickly, before this exactly shows you what you're talking about. I mean, you can see. Well, it was a little hard to make out, but you could see the airflow over those areas there change completely. And yes, you get sometimes when you fly over a mountain ridge, and the wind is coming straight at you, you will be actually pushed up or pushed down in some cases. It's absolutely insane. It's funny, everyone was excited for gliding. Gliders have been in the sim for years, just not officially. That's true. Basically, they've been there since day one. Oh, but they weren't really supported. And fun fact, actually, I did not know this, but Sebastian actually confirmed it. A lot of the mechanics that we are now able to visually see were there already. They have already always been there. Only they were hidden to us as users, basically. Those were basically dev tools. So yeah, I'm still blown away by. Microsoft is giving the sim away to Game Pass users. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's also one of the reasons why it is so highly popular. I think, or to be honest, I think. I did a 4-hour trip across Idaho and eastern Washington state following the Snake and Columbia rivers about 3 months ago, just off ridge lift and thermals. That's awesome. That is so. And you did that in a glider? Actually, in a glider? That's pretty cool, actually. So, Rosmum, you're apparently very well versed in the glide. Okay, so you're well versed in gliders. What is your current opinion on the on Sim update, and what has it done for gliders in specific for you as a glider enthusiast? Apparently, the Sim is the first time I've ever done anything with gliders. Actually, well, it's that good then, basically, because I know the cool thing I'm actually looking for is actually towing someone up in a glider or being towed in a glider, but that's about it. I'm totally not versed in gliders. I have no clue how that works. I have in the past had a lot of experience with helicopters, so I'm not really daunted by helicopters or anything. You know, it's like it's a different way of thinking when you're flying. It's completely different, but gliders is. Yeah, it's so alien to me, kinda. It's yeah, it's mostly visuals, visualization stuff, and tow plane is cool too. Thermal visualization is useful even in powered planes, especially for explaining why the air is bumpy or a plane won't descend. Absolutely true, absolutely true. If you have a lot of thermal heat coming from the ground, it can be very very hard to actually get your plane on the ground. Yeah, that's not an easy feat, to be honest. It can be pretty hard. And indeed, especially of late, I have definitely seen that it's harder actually to get smoother landings. So yeah, a lot of people think the game is exaggerating turbulence and stuff. If anything, it's understating it sometimes. That's what I heard as well. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I think Sebastian from Asobo said something similar. To be honest, that they kind of try to do it as realistically as possible, but sometimes they can't they're not able to reach that level yet. Important word here in this sentence is yet. Because let's face it, guys, we're just 2 years in. 2 years, and they promised us 8 years of support. Now in 3 years time, to be honest, I think we will see a drop off in the amount of updates that we are getting. That would make sense. So it's no longer going to be a monthly update or a bi-monthly update, something like that. I think it will be 3 or 4 updates, a quarterly updates, and then half a year, then a yearly updates, stuff like that. So yeah, the airport I learned to fly has a major road crossing just from the main. Really? So it has a road over the runway? Ouch. In a 600 kilogram MTOW plane, in summer it would not descend on short final. It ballooned at 500 to 1,000 feet per minute. Then once over the road, it would drop back like a rock. But the thing is, the road, of course, is black and has more heat. Not over it, but right before it. Very close. Is that because of the heat that was generated of the tarmac? Yeah. So tarmac on the road generated wild thermals. Exactly. Honestly, if they add features on a rate that they are doing right at the moment, there's probably nothing to add anymore by that time. You might be right there. Yeah, Australian summer. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Rosman. Yeah. Yeah. American heat is one thing. Australian heat is... Basically, everything in Australia tries to kill you, including the weather. Am I right? Yeah. So the wildlife tries to kill you. The only thing that do not try to kill you is the people themselves. Hey, Devil Dude, thank you very much for that sub, buddy. Welcome. How are you doing? My car is broken now. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. The wildlife is exaggerated. The people are the dangerous thing. Hey, Syncrate is here as well. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friends? Hope you're doing well. How was your stream, Syncrate? And we have Amplify out here already. Syncrate is here as well. Going to do a shout out for you too, buddy. Shout out to Syncrate. So yeah, it's we're back. Good to see you are back, my friends. I'm back as well. We are flying now out of Niger and heading towards Benin. Yes, finally, I can actually say Benin in the in Twitch again. The country Niger is banned. Niger is banned in Twitch. Sorry, Niger. If you have a problem with that, take it up with Twitch. Not my fault. So yeah. But yeah, it's good to have you here. Syncrate, hope your stream was absolutely brilliant. For those that are new to Syncrate and new to me, actually, who are here for the first time, I'm Shoni from Shoni Gaming. You can type. I think I did. Syncrate. I got it. Has greatly enjoyed it. Thanks. Excellent. Good to see you, buddy. And Mojave High. Awesome name. It's kind of spiritual almost. How are you doing today? Thank you very much for joining the cabin crew. I'm Shoni from Shoni Gaming. High energy here, definitely, even though we are doing it low and slow. A few moments later, this. So we are flying in the Cessna 172 to each and every single country in the freaking world. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. And why? Reasons. Because we can. There are many things to do, but hey, just to spend a little bit of time, see the world fly by, have a little bit of fun, and just make sure that everyone leaves here with a smile on their face. That's the most important thing. Because what we want to do is we want to rain on every country in the world a shower of good vibes. Good vibes these days are very important. So yes, Niger deserves the good vibes as well. And here we are. Throw some good vibes at them. So yeah, you have thermals. Who needs engines? Exactly. I'll just float straight into Benin. Yeah. I'm so high on life, I'll float straight into Benin. Yep, nothing to hold me down. Hello there, looks like my kind of stream. Well, good to hear that, buddy. I hope you enjoy yourself. You get all the way in the back right there. You can snuggle in right there. It's bigger than you think, actually. That there is a TARDIS in waiting. Yeah, there's a hot tub in there. It's a lot of fun. A stage, you can do karaoke, a bar. It's great. It's a lot bigger than you think. So yeah, only thing I ask you is do not touch the buttons. Don't Mojave off. No. Cro-Magnon, good to see you, buddy. It's cool to explore the world virtually. It is, isn't it? It is. Oh, and by the way, my friends, for those that are wondering or here or new for the first time, you have been warned. You have absolutely been warned. So yeah, open the window. Open the window is okay. Yeah, we're not that high. 3,000, well, 4,000 feet already. So yeah, 4,000 feet already. It never left my mind. I know, buddy. I know. That's a big 10-4, buddy. So yeah, it's if you want to fly along. By the way, this is a flight where everyone can join in. Everyone. So if you want to fly along, come along. Why don't you start up Microsoft Flight Simulator, pop in there, fly along a little bit with us. You don't have to fly along the entire flight. If you don't want to, I don't mind. So yeah, it's all good. We are flying from, let's see, where are we actually flying from? We are flying from Delta Romeo November. That is Niamey in Niger, and we headed to Delta Bravo Papa in Benin, and that is near, good lord, what's that town called? I keep forgetting it. We are headed for Paracu. I don't know. I just don't know. For people from Benin, I'm absolutely sorry. Hello from Brazil. Bom dia. How are you doing today? First time here. You're nice, man. Thank you very much there. Jose. Jose. Is it Jose or yeah, it must be Jose. Of course it's Jose. So yeah, how are you doing, buddy? Late at night watching on an iPad, Cro-Magnon, thank you very much for doing that, buddy. I know in Australia you're basically heading for nighttime there, so awesome. Jose, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the cabin crew. For you as well, head into the back right there. I think there's still room in the hot tub. Get a drink, some nice, a nice cocktail or something. But don't touch the buttons. These are mine. They're mine. Oh, mine. They're mine. All my buttons. I want to press that and press that and press that and that and that. So yeah, it's yeah. No drinking and flying. We're sailing. Ha! We are sailing. And for those that are wondering, why aren't you purple lining? Well, I do have the purple line set. Yes, we actually have right here. If you watch carefully, I go to do that, the GPS, and then the bloop, and then scroll out. We have actually a flight plan set. Yes, we do. We have a flight plan set. However, I fly manually. So currently, we already have flown over 100,000 kilometers. When Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, we started out in September of that year, September 2020, and we started out flying in the Netherlands. I am Dutch. If you haven't noticed by the accent right now, which you basically could have, but I am Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands. I live near Amsterdam. And we started off at Lelystad. Why not Amsterdam Airport? Because it's a giant freaking airport. That's why. Lelystad is small. Just has one runway. Was a lot easier for a dumbass like me to take off. Yeah. Don't get confused. It's awesome. So, yeah. So we, what accent talks like most people in New Jersey? Wow, not bad. Hey Shoni, I will be lurking from the laboratory, working at location today. Moonfall, are you working on something nasty? If we get a flu outbreak in the Netherlands, I'm looking you up, buddy. I'm looking you up. Yeah. And do not combine the flu with Ebola or something. That would be bad. New Jersey. So yeah, I took off in the Netherlands, and we already flew all over the entire continent of Europe. Right now we are headed towards the south of Africa. So it's we're a long way away tonight. But tomorrow is going to be really interesting. Tomorrow, for all you people who want to start flying from GA into commercial, I will be doing something very special. Tomorrow we have a Thrustmaster sponsored stream, and we are going to do a stream where I will be flying the A320. I will be testing the Thrustmaster TCA Officers Pack, which is really cool. And I will be announcing a very, very cool thing from Shakeprint Simulations, the Class Echo right here. And we will be doing a learning flight. How do I start to fly commercial? So it's starting off with making a flight plan in SimBrief and configuring SimBrief. Then how to read the OFP and how to use that in little nav map, and how to use ChartFox. So I'm going to show you how to use free tools, and then I will show you why you really want Navigraph at the top right there, because it's so much easier. Yeah, you really would want that. Then we are going to go into the A320 fly-by-wire developer version, and we're going to do a cold and dark startup, program the plane, take off from the Airbus factory in Hamburg. That's Finkenwerden, if I'm not mistaken. And we are flying all the way to Toulouse, Blagnac, which is the other Airbus factory. So we're flying there in a flight. Everyone can fly along, of course, if you fall. Finkenwerden, yeah, exactly. Slarty, thank you. I may fly with you. I will be in a Learjet, the CJ4. That's absolutely fine, buddy. If you want to fly along, you can absolutely fly along. Only thing is, I warn you, that right there, that's my speed. That's my speed. Finkenwerden, yeah. Think of it. Exactly, Slarty Bart. Yep. Echo Delta Hotel India. And we are flying to Toulouse Blagnac, which is Lima Bravo Foxtrot Oscar. Am I? Foxtrot. Yeah, whatever. It's something. Yeah. Blagnac Airport, Toulouse. You'll figure it out. So it's, I will show you everything tomorrow, but it's going to be a really, really cool stream. What I am going to do is what I really want to show off, first of all, it's a sponsored stream by Thrustmaster, yes. And it's a sponsored stream, of course, by Flight Sim Webshop, which we have a very good relation with. So I will be testing that, but unfortunately, this thing right here, the Class Echo, that is bolted onto my Bravo. I cannot use that for that stream, but I'm going to show you something very cool. I saw that the Harrier jet came out yesterday. Yes, it did. DC flights, I think. The DC flights Harrier jet. Final sip, by the way, my friends. Final sip. So yeah, looking forward to that coming out at Sim Market. Yeah, DC Designs, exactly. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure who flew along yesterday in the F14 in the DC Designs jet, in the F14 DC Designs version. I have it installed now, so it should show up. Done and dusted. My early cup of coffee for today. Thinking good. Are you finding that winds are little nuts everywhere? Yeah, they are actually. Yes, yes, airlock dog. I'm being bounced like a tennis ball. It's bizarre how much. Look at the plane. It's shimmying constantly. It's shimmying constantly. Apparently not, airlock dog. Apparently this is actually how much forces there are exerted on the plane. Apparently. A lot of people say this is actually more accurate. Bounce it, bounce it. Well, this is more like a shimmy. It's more like a shimmy. Yeah, baby, we're shimmying. So, yeah, that's going to be a clip, isn't it? Yeah. that's anyway, it's this is very much what you get in turbulence in a light aircraft. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I hear a lot. Yeah. Time to take off. That's good to hear, buddy. Can still bounce when you can. True. Yeah, but that's just weird. You know, shimmying and bouncing. Bouncy, shimmy, bouncy, shimmy. No, that doesn't. Yeah, that feels wrong. It feels wrong. Weird is good, that's true. Barf bags are optional this flight. God, I hope so. The real heavy turbulence in real life is enough to hospitalize people who aren't strapped in an airliner 10 times this weight. Yeah, that's true. Since weather is broken, currently in my area, winds are calm and have been over 8 hours, yet in the sim they say they're getting to 30 knots. Oh yeah, no, that may be due to, indeed, weather problems, yeah. And when I started Microsoft Flight Simulator, I just flew airlines A320 or the B737. But now I'm in love with light aircraft, love the PC-12 and the C700. I mean, let's face it, Jose. To be honest, Microsoft Flight Simulator is perfectly suited. It is absolutely perfectly suited for... come on. It's perfectly suited for GA. Look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. Even though we are flying in the middle of freaking nowhere, and we are flying in the middle of freaking nowhere, it looks so good. And I'm not even talking about the way the planes are rendered or stuff like that. It just looks so good. I mean, if you look at the rendering of the planes, it looks absolutely brilliant. The fact that you can actually read and see what happens in my cockpit, watch this. Can you guys make that out right there? I'm zooming in and out on my MFD, not on my P. I'm zooming in and out, and you can see that from the outside. It's stuff like that. Whether desync is a thing, yeah, that's true, yeah. Clip is done, airspeed dock. Of course it is. And Amica will have a field day with that. Yes, he will. 3 guesses where that will end up at the end of the stream. So, yeah. But yeah, it's... Make sure you tag Amica in that link. Just make sure you tag Amica in the link. He loves that stuff. So... but yeah, it absolutely looks amazing. That's the thing. If they can get the weather right, and that it's in Discord. Not sure where we can post here. Yeah, we can. Airspeed Live. You can make a post, a link of it. You can. Yeah, as long as you don't spam or anything, you won't get anything. Yeah, there you go. Defo with shimmy. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a thing. Red card right there. That's a red card if I ever saw one. So yeah, I've been migrated from X-Plane 11. I've never leave Microsoft Flight Simulator until now. The X-Plane Hertz map reality. Yeah, but the thing is, Jose, I know there is a lot of discussion going on between X-Plane 11 and, of course, the realism of X-Plane 11 on the one hand, the gamification of Microsoft Flight Simulator on the other. Do you show up? I don't know. Only see Italian Yank fan right now, but that might be due to problems with server connection. I think my server connection is really, really bouncing around right now. Make sure you're on the Southeast Asia server. But yeah, we have this discussion quite a lot, of course, especially in Microsoft Flight Simulator community. Is Microsoft Flight Simulator a game? Is it a simulation? Well, to be honest, I think when it started out, Rods, it is indeed Southeast Asia, buddy. When Microsoft Flight Simulator started out, it was a budding sim. Let's just say a sim that had potential. A lot of potential. I mean, the eye candy was there. This has not changed a freaking thing. And where's the problem if it's a game? Well, because can you call it a sim then? And that's the thing. The whole discussion for me is nonsense. Yes, true, but I have to say that I do get where they're coming from. I mean, you want high-level detailed realism and flight models in your flight simulator if you want to fly it as an official correct plane. Especially if you go up to study level planes, then it really comes into play. The beauty of it is that everyone can start to play immediately. Anyone with a controller can pick up this flight simulator and start flying. Anyone. Because it's that easy. But that is exactly why I think this flight simulator is the absolute perfect gateway drug. Microsoft Flight Simulator is the ultimate gateway drug to flight simming. So yeah, sims cost a couple of tens of thousands and are certified for real-world training. Games are sometimes something people can afford to play on Twitch. Well, that kind of depends. I mean, Rosmum, if you look at Prepared is used to actually train pilots. So, and people are flying Prepared on Twitch as well. So, just a second, guys. Guys, Mrs. Shoney Gaming just opened the door here. And she is teasing me with smells. This is stew, isn't it? Teasing me with smells might suggest something else she just said. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Oh, yeah. This isn't ready for this evening, isn't it? No. This is ready tomorrow. This needs to simmer a lot. Oh my, the smells. I wish I could give you right now Smello Twitch. Need. Yum yum. Bye-bye. She's gone again. She's gone again. She's cooking Stewie, you animal, you. No. She's not cooking Stewie. So it's she's cooking stew. Ah, yes, lovely Belgian meat stew. Oh, good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so good. But that's for tomorrow. Unfortunately, it needs to simmer for a day. So yeah. Even if you gave us smell through Twitch, I can't smell it since I lost nearly all my taste and smell. Oh, really? Oh, that must be horrible, Icebird. Losing taste and smell. That would be... Ooh, that would be horrible. But yeah, next discussion is... I am flying like in real life with my sim. And most of the time, he is flying alone. Never would be done in real life. That's true. It was before COVID, really. So that's more of a physical thing, actually. Ooh, that's nasty. How do you enable the thermal display? Let me show you. Really easy. Right there. Turn it off. Turn it on. There you go. Just in the weather, you can turn it off, turn it on. X-Plane already also had a proper slipstream being blown off the fuselage for crosswinds for a while until Austin finally accepted he was wrong when shown real-life videos. So it has its limits as far as aerodynamic prototyping goes. But that's the thing, they constantly, especially Asobo, and I think this is a Sebastian thing mostly, but I think that the entire team is very, very, very strong about this. They really want to get the weather model right. Even though they're struggling with it right now, you can see they have been struggling with the weather model for at least, well, since release basically. It's never been really fully, yeah, perfect. Now I can cheat while gliding. You're absolutely welcome there, Moonfall. You're most welcome, my friend. But yeah, I think that they really want to get this perfect. And also, I think it is the reason why Asobo hasn't released the weather engine and opened it up to third parties. So yeah, I think half of Microsoft problems with people criticizing the flight model is that most third-party devs don't understand how to use it. I think that's right. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, the fact that it took nearly a year and a half for Microsoft, for PMDG to release planes and study-level planes actually in the flight simulator, and they're still working on it to get it right, just goes to show how complex this flight sim really is. Of course, there are technical difficulties. I mean, they have to work around certain technical difficulties. But yeah, I'm absolutely sure that the flight model they had to build a lot of the stuff from the ground up again, basically. So yeah. If you dig through the files, a lot of the prestigious third-party planes are using default values for some pretty important stuff. They are, yeah, they are. And that just simply doesn't work in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Late for me, so I'll be checking out, but I'll be back to fly. Looks like a great channel. Mojave Hi, thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening. Have a great night's sleep, and I will see you again maybe tomorrow, maybe another time. I'm here on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. To about 3, 4 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So that's 1200 Zulu. Yes, 1200 Zulu. So yeah. Shoni, I'm amazed about your flights around the world in this 172. Did you make Brazil already? Oh no, my friend, no. Or will be. Sorry, my English improving day by day. Jose, first of all, I understand you perfectly. So you're doing absolutely great. If you want something or you want something to know, this is a channel where everyone can ask a question. There is no such thing as a dumb question. There's only such a thing as a dumb answer, which I will give. So yeah, I see a beaver. That's a red card. And yes, nice beaver. Nice beaver. Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, for those that are very much into, yeah, just got buzzed by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds are go. All right. Just to show you, Jose, I want to show you this. Let me pull this up because we actually have several maps showing what we have done so far. So here we go. Are you sitting down? This is our plan. Yeah. This is our plan. We started out in Europe. And we've flown all over Europe already. We then flew along the Mediterranean, over the northern part of Africa, and we are now here. And we are heading first east, even more east, towards North America, east, then the west coast of North America, all the way down. Yes, I'm going to try to fly to Antarctica. Then all the way back up through Brazil. There you go. Then through the Caribbean, all the way up through the east coast of the United States, over Greenland, over Iceland, and then via England back to the Netherlands where I started out. So that's what I've done already so far. I have released this map as well. This is on the Discord channel. So if you go to our Discord channel, you can find most of this information right there. We have flown this area already. Now, if you want, for instance, to know the flight where, let me see, the flight right here from Minsk to Lithuania, you click that. You can actually get the flight plan right here. If you click that, you can download the flight plan. And if you click the YouTube link, you can see the video which I did, which is a complete playthrough of that flight. By the way, Flight 18 is a commemorative one. Is one to behold because that's the first time I actually crashed. Yeah, due to my own stupidity. So, and I'm going to do this for each and every... Hello. I'm going to do this for each and every continent that we fly over. So yeah, we have done quite a lot of distance already. I already calculated that just flying over Europe was a complete of 65,000 kilometers, over 35,000 nautical miles. So that's basically 1.5 times around the world already. So that's 1.5 circumventions around the world. That was just Europe. So that was just Europe. Really nice flights around the world. It will be a lovely travel. I know it will. I will be here for at least 6 years. Well, maybe now 4 to 5 more years, but I will be here at least flying this flight for at least 4 to 5 more years. And we're going to see if we can actually fly everywhere. I want to fly everywhere. I know there are places I cannot reach. For instance, there are places like Hawaii. I cannot reach Hawaii. I know there are people who have flown there in the Cessna 172. We're not packing that much fuel into a plane and flying for 8 hours straight. Not going to do that. We are going to take once we reach... I'm being sniffed at my nose right there. I'm being, yeah. So there's this thing, yeah. Yeah. Ask Jonks if he can mod some drop tanks onto the 172, a bladder on the backseat. Yeah, exactly. I bet he'll do it. I bet he'll do it too. Yeah, I'm just not going to fly it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was an F-16, and I don't own the F-16. Hence the standard model, crisp kind, going off there. But yeah, it's the thing is that once we reach LA, I am going to hop into I think the A310 or maybe the fly-by-wire A320. We'll have to look at something what is available at that time. And don't get me wrong, guys, this is in 3 years' time, so a lot will have changed by then. But once we take off from LAX, fly in a direct flight all together towards Honolulu, land there, then get out of the plane. Fly in the Cessna 172 around the Hawaiian Islands, hop back into the A320 and then fly back. So those are, yeah, part of the flight, but not part of the flight kind of thing, you know. So yeah, it's you really don't want to actually add those long distance flights to the world tour, but we are going to fly everywhere. And there will be maybe a few other countries that we cannot reach. Yeah, that we really, really would like to visit. So that is an option. That's something we're going to do. I'm on a Game Pass, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Does that matter? Because I can't see you. No. It should not matter whatsoever. Joe Fox, are you on a live? Are you on live or are you on all players? Because I cannot see you either, funnily enough. And you should be on the Southeast Asia server. But what you also can do, Joe Fox, invite me as a friend. So my name on Microsoft Flight Simulator is Shoney Gaming. Invite me, and I will see if I add you to. I will see if you should be able to see me and click on me, and then you should be jumping right next to me. Actually, I will always accept anyone's invitation if you want to be my friend. Because let's face it, being friends is good. So yeah. Shoni, have you been keeping track of how many hours you have on the plane so far? It may be, it may need an inspection and repairs. Airlock Dog, if you remember, it has been sitting in a hangar in Dakar, being tenderly cared for nearly half a year. So yeah, it had a full haul over basically. Yeah. Same name here, same name there. Yeah. Exactly same name, no spaces. Yeah. Same name, no spaces. Shoni Gaming. That's it. Right there. That's my name on Xbox Live. It's my name on Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. So yeah. You have to reply the plane. Yeah, basically, Devil Dude. Basically, I had to reply by the plane. Complete new paint job. But hey, here we are. So yeah. His name on Reddit is Hippo420. Hippo420. It's so weird always to see a commercial plane do things like that. It's so weird. It's so strange. And funny at the same time. It is kind of... it is immersion breaking, but I don't care. It's fine. If you want to do that, you do that, buddy. That's absolutely you. It's absolutely fine. I do get why some people think, oh no, it's way too game breaking and immersion breaking and stuff like that. I can see Red Dragon now. I see Italian Yank fan, of course. I'm still being circled right here, so that's good. Strange to look at an F-16, yeah, exactly. Tenderly watched over by 2 camels and a couple of birds is not the same as a full inspection. Alright, I'm going to quickly accept it because Joe has a little bit of problem. So, I'm going to do this quick, my friends. Accept. There you go. Resume. Ah, it was Roz who was flying closely to me. But now Roz just disappeared and reappeared. And, hey, Doniel was there. There he is. Italian Yank fan. So there are people circling me right here. There are definitely people circling right here. Changing into an extra. Don't worry, don't worry. Very thankful others are flying with us so Shoni won't focus on my crappy landings. Oh yes, I will. You know I will. But, let's face it. How worse can it be compared to my crappy landings? Huh? Speed running friend request. Yeah, exactly. Yes, go. It's done. You should be able to now to click and click on me as I am now a friend. So you should be able to see me, Joe Fox. And I accepted your friend request, as you could see. So just click on me and then join me in my flight. You should be good. Actually, if you click on me and you don't have any flight loaded, I think not only will you appear in my area, but you also will have loaded the flight plan, which you can see right there in the MFD as well. So that loads it up automatically, if I'm not mistaken. If you're in the correct plane, if you're flying a G1000, I think it does. Are you live on VATSIM? No, Jose, I am not. I have been talking to the guys from VATSIM, actually, and they thanked me for not flying live on VATSIM. They also said I should start flying live on VATSIM once I go to commercial, but they have somewhat of a problem with streamers flying in groups into especially large airports on VATSIM. So that is one of the problems. I don't want to mess around with everyone there who is trying to fly a flight sim as seriously as they can. I don't want to interfere with their hobby, both on the controller side and of course the pilot side. I don't want to do that. Second off, I am a little bit daunted by VATSIM. Funnily enough, I mean I can talk like there's no. I talk in my sleep. This is what I do every day. So that's a thing. But somehow I feel daunted at getting on the VATSIM network, you know, because it's so serious. It's kind of thing. And too scared. Well, I don't want to say scared, but I'm a little bit daunted by it. And so yeah, that's a thing. And third of all, we are in the middle of frickin' Africa. I mean, I'll zoom out the map. if you look at the top, that's where we are, in the middle of Africa. There's not much coverage here anyway. So yeah, there's not much coverage here. It's just Unicom basically. So in this area, it would not really make that much sense to use VATSIM anyway. So yeah, that's one of the reasons as well. That's definitely one of the reasons. I simply don't. Wow. Red card right there. By the way, I'm going to take a sip of water. Do not forget to hydrate. So you fly with online with added friends. That's good. So yeah, it is actually. Yeah, of course. There it is. I take a sip. You give a hydrate. That's how it works. That's the synergy we have. Yeah, basically, it's what I do, Jose, is I open up my flights to everyone. Everyone is free to join. I'm on the Southeast Asia server, and I'm flying in this area. If you're here, you should be able to see me. So, and if you want, you can fly along. That's basically what it is. And it means, by the way, that you don't have to do the entire flight. You can just hop on from an airport in the area. You can spawn right on top of me if you want to. It's all good. It's all good. You know? And if you can't fly the entire flight, that's fine too. Just quit it during mid-flight. That's fine. I mean, I'm the only one here that is committed to flying this entire flight. So yeah. Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. Let me see. Is that the nearest airport? Let me pull that up, buddy. Nearest. There we go. Delta Bravo Bravo November, that is 104. Delta Romeo Romeo November, that's the second closest. So I'm not sure how far or how close that is, to be honest. Did you just redeem dot 140 nautical miles, yeah. Away. So yeah, that's how far out we are in some cases. 103, 110, 120. That's it. All right. Let me see. We still have. Are you just spending your points for spending your points there, Airlock Dog? What you doing, buddy? What are you doing? So yeah, it's all up to you if you want to fly along or not. The entire flight, it's all down to you. Just if you want to fly along and have a little bit of fun, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Channel points are valuable. You are missing all those are double Shoni needs more Morse code. Wow. Oh, now I see it. Dot dot, long dots, short dots. Wow, save our souls. Honestly. Sir, well played. I salute you. Still can't see you. That is so strange. And you are on the server. I have Ross here, I Stealthwolf, Red Dragon indeed, Italian Yang Fan, Crispkind, and Doniel. What server are you on, Joe Fox? Are you on the Southeast Asia server? Make sure you are on Southeast Asia. Because that should work. And make sure you're on all players. That is important too. At the start, make sure you are on all players. So if you see me, make sure you're on all players in the settings, in the flight settings. And then you should be able to see me. If you are on group only, you cannot see me. If you are on live, you cannot see me. If you are on live, I can see you, however. At least that's how it used to be. Not sure if that still holds true, but I think it does, to be honest. I think it does. Let's zoom out there a little bit. Also make sure in general settings that under data... Yeah, that under data you are online. Indeed, sometimes that gets toggled off. Especially, it got toggled off during the launch of Sim Update 11. When 2 weeks ago Sim Update 11 was launched, at first the servers were very, very, very unstable. So they were constantly turning off online data. It was really annoying. You had to turn that on manually again. So in some cases, for some people, it turned off and they forgot or didn't see it was turned off and never turned it on again. So that is a very good point right there, Airlock Dog. Make sure you are actually online. Make sure you're actually online. That's very important too, of course. And also, you are frozen. I am? No, I'm not. No, the stream is still going. Stream is still going. I think. I don't have any drop frames, so no. For everyone else, I'm still good. I'm not frozen. Ah, good here. No, okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, yeah. But, yeah, as far as anything else, it's, I mean... Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you. Joe Fox, there he is. We got you, buddy. That's a big 10-4, buddy. Boop. There he is. Found him. In Sim Microsoft Flight Simulator server issues. Well, the thing is that the server issues, they're starting to iron out again. The servers, the last week, I have to say the servers are a lot more stable and turning back to normal, which means they're still crap, but yeah, you know, server stability, that's one thing they could work on definitely this year. Server stability, model matching, please to God give us model matching. Oh, if only we could get model matching, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. That would really help a lot, actually. What I'd love to see, seasons. Seasons. I love to see seasons. That would be awesome. But also, of course, I hope they really can get the weather right this year. And I think that will be the major focus of Asobo and Microsoft this year. Getting the weather right, getting that weather issue out of the way, so commercial planes get their weather radar again and stuff like that. 4 seasons, or 4 seasons in one day. Huh? So there's that. Listening Africa by Toto, it means good soundtrack for this flight. It does, doesn't it? Yes, I know. I found the rains down in Africa. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And we have found the rains in Africa. Funnily enough, it's really strange. If you, because what I always do at the start of the stream is I go to Windy. I really, really like Windy. It gives you a lot of very good hands-on direct information. Really nice. But yeah, okay, red card. I missed my red card. There you go, buddy. But if you go to rain and thunder option right here, and this is completely free, by the way, you can always see there is a band of rain in this area. Always. So if you want to find the rain in Africa, well, there they are. There's the rain down in Africa. There they are. So, yeah, it's going to be, as soon as we start to head towards, what is it, Cameroon and south of that, yeah, it's going to be moist. It's going to be very moist, I tell you. It's going to be a soggy disposition. Pleasant, isn't it? Not found. Okay, and there you go. Did he say moist? Yes, I did. I know. I did say moist. And I lost half my viewers. Somehow. You're trying to provoke Emeka. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not here. He's doing inventory. Yay! Emeka would go ballistic. He cannot stand the word moist. I have the same problem with leakage. Oh, it's such an... Leakage. It's just, it sounds so rancid. There's no other way I can explain it. It's just that. The word is one of the most offensive words in the English language. Yeah, I know it does. I know, right? I know, Airlock. I know. And Italian Yang fan is banned. Get out of my channel. Out. Now. Get out. That's it. I'm done. Get out of my channel. Out. If you say moist 3 times, Emeka appears. It's not Beetlejuice. It's not Beetlejuice. Great movie, by the way. Great movie. One of Keaton's best roles, I say. But still. All right. Click your heel 3 times. Come on, Toto. Get it? Toto. Africa. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Well, you're right. This is going downhill quickly, isn't it? It really is going downhill quickly. Wow. Well played. Thank you, sir. Wow. This is like, oh, this is. It's like, yeah, stuff like that. Crash and burn, my friends, crash and burn. Don't make me report you for being 12, Shoni. You have to be at least 13 to be on Twitch. Grow up. They never stated if it was either mentally or physically. They stated it was physically, not mentally. I can be a child if I want to be. Yes, I can. And I shall be. He's 12 and a half. Yeah, that's not good enough, actually. You need to be 13 on Twitch. No kidding. To be streaming, you need to be 13 on... Well, I think you actually can stream if you're underaged, but your parent needs to be there. My little nephew wants to stream Minecraft. Of course it's Minecraft. He wants to stream Minecraft so badly. But yeah, he can't. And he's like 8, so he can't stream. He can't stream, unfortunately. Such a lovely kid. With his crazy Uncle Shoni. Well, that'll be me. So, yeah. All right, we are halfway, I think. Yeah, we're making good time. So let's see. We are a little more than 100 nautical miles away from our target. So yeah, the first one coming up is Sirto, and from there, can't stand Minecraft. It's not my thing either. Yeah. Was going to get into streaming myself, but work and life got in the way. Well, that's the thing. I kind of rolled into it, basically. I never intended to stream this. I really didn't. And that's crossed my heart. I never intended to stream this flight around the world. I was just going like, I'm going to fly around the world and having a little bit of fun. It was my brother-in-law, Malvius, who was with me during the streams from Flight Sim Weekend. He helped me. Malvius, who actually suggested, together with Flo, one of our mods, that I should start streaming this flight. They were responsible for me getting on Twitch. I never had any intentions of starting to stream. None. Yet here I am. Here I come to save the day. So, yep, Mighty Mouse. Apparently I just passed you and still can't see you. Yeah, there you are. I can see you. Oh, I know what's going on here. Joe Fox, I know what's going on here. You are probably on live and I'm on all players. So if you go to your settings, you can either change the AI flights or real-time flights. You can set the preset weather or live weather, but you can also set it to either live environment, all players, or group only. And you have to set it to group to all players, because I can see you now, which means you are on a live environment, and live does not mean it's like an Xbox Live thing. No, it means you cannot change live weather. You cannot change live time. I can. So where on all players, I can do stuff like, for instance, this, where I say I change live weather to... Why is it doing that? Scattered clouds, yeah. But then, yeah, this looks good, yeah. We have the clouds. But now we are going to push up the clouds. Looks good, yeah. Yeah. It's Arnold pushes up the clouds. Yeah, get down. You get into plane. Yeah, So yeah, that. Let's try that again. So that's basically what I can do in live. Now clicking it back, there we go. And I automatically gained nearly... You were on live. Yeah, exactly. You need to be on all players. You need to be on all players, and then you will be able to see me. Italian Yank fan, are you already over the airport? I think you are, aren't you? Curious how much were the setup cost, camera and such. Actually, it's not that bad, to be honest. Is that Yuri? That looks like a Yuri. Oh, that's Crispkind. Ooh, you're doing a Yuri there. You're doing it's the inverter. Indeed. That's almost like the inverter. Basically, this is the inverter's younger brother. Yeah. It's flying upside down. We have a tiny little bird here that is trying to do a mating dance around our little plane. We have here this tiny bird that's flying in the sky. We are observing it. And right behind it, you can see right there the mate doing its mating dance. Yes. So, and Joe, you should be able to see me right now. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh, how will it cost? Yeah. Sorry. Got distracted there. That's ADD for you. Actually, it doesn't cost that much. The camera that I'm currently using, that one right there, that is a simple C920 camera that cost me about 60 euros, something like that. This one is the most expensive one, actually. That cost me about $110, $111, something like that. So yeah, it's Boris in Edinburgh. Well, it tries to be Edinburgh, basically. Although it might be that Boris actually sounds like Edinburgh, kind of. That's not my fault. That's Boris's fault. So, yeah. No, it's not too bad, actually. This camera... and all the rest is just a small lamp here. Cost me about... I think it's about $40 or something like that. So, all in all, it's not that expensive, actually. It really isn't. Although, what I do have to say is, and in your case that holds true, you have kind of a powerful PC, because I am running both OBS, which is free of charge, and Microsoft Flight Simulator on my PC. This is not, I don't have a separate streaming PC. So it's all coming from one PC, basically. So yeah, that's the only thing. But other than that, let me slow down. Yeah. Where are you? Oh, you're there. You're way over there. And Crispkind is down below me. We have Italian Yank fan way up there. And Rods is in the back. Coming up in the rear. So we should be, I think, another hour of flight. Little less, maybe. Yeah, little less than an hour. Maybe about 50 minutes of flying left. Should be something like that. And then we are going to land. I was going to use my gaming laptop to run stream and gaming PC for the sim. Yeah, that could be an option. Yeah, that basically takes up a lot of calculation power for your OBS, basically. Yeah. Yeah, sure, Foxy Chiller. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. I didn't know that the UK don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Black Chris, no, they don't. Actually, Europe doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, so yeah. But yeah, if you want to come along and fly along, sure, hop on. I'm on the Southeast Asia server, so make sure you are on all players. That's very important. You can set the traffic to anything you like. You can set the weather to anything you like, but make sure you are on all players. I am currently on Southeast Asia. We are headed near Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. That is unfortunately the airport where we're headed to, but it's also the closest airport. So if you take a look in Africa, I'm pulling up Navigraph right here, so you can see I'm zooming out. This is Benin. We are now in the country of Benin, and yeah, you have to speed up a little bit to find me, buddy. But yeah, this is where we're headed for. So make sure you can fly any plane you like. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It's just one big slew. That's an option. For those that do not know what slewing is, you can actually press the Y key, the Yankee key, and then with the WASD keys and your keypad keys, you can actually quickly move straight towards me, head up and down in height and everything, in direction, then press the Yankee key again and it will unpause and you can fly along with me. So that's an option as well. That's an option as well. Slewing is your friend. I'm going to join Microsoft. I'm about to get on Microsoft. As in, you're about to join Microsoft Flight Simulator? So yeah. Now, I cannot pronounce your name, buddy. Aldemedarbejer? I hope I said that correctly. Aldemedarbejer. Call me Marcus. That's easier. Yeah. I'll take that for $1. Yeah. Marcus. Much, much better. You really don't want me to make up names. Yeah. We had a guy from India, Ajit Ravai, I think he was called, or Jet something. I called him just Jan. Yeah, which is the Dutch name. I just called him Jan, but Marcus is good. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work fine. Welcome to the channel, my friends. I hope you are enjoying yourself. So yeah, how many legs do you do in one life? Just one. Just one leg, basically. Just one flight from A to B. And usually it's about two, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes even 4. But he has 2 legs. Red card right there. Oh, for those that are new here and wondering, what's the red card? Am I being punished? No. Getting a red card is a mark of honor. Either you get that by making a very bad joke or a dad joke. That's also an option. So yeah, that red card is a mark of honor. You want to collect those. So yeah, I use an Xbox controller for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Excellent, buddy. Got one here as well. Not that I'm using it. This is what I'm using. This is my setup right now. This is what happens once you get deeper into Microsoft Flight Simulator. You start out with this, and then slowly this starts to grow. This is what we call the rabbit hole. Yeah. This is the rabbit hole. Yeah. And it gets worse over time. It does. It's like a virus. It grows. So, yeah. It grows. Where can I buy one of those? Which ones do you mean, buddy? Just like real life, basically. I've gotten sucked into the rabbit hole the past month. The rabbit holes, yeah. You can buy the rabbit holes online mostly. Yeah, the rabbit holes are horrible. They, yeah. They cost you a lot of money. A lot of money. Unfortunately. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator since release and still here use the controller. It's good for me. But that's the thing. That is the thing there, Stealth Wolf. That's actually a very good point you're making there, because this is just a fine way. The controller right here, this is just a fine way to play Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's nothing wrong with this. Nothing. Trust me. If you sit on your couch booting up Microsoft Flight Simulator and you have a controller in your hand, you can fly along with me. You can. From the comfort of your couch, as a couch potato pilot, you can fly along at any setting that you want. It's, you know, it keeps showing off his toys and my eyes light up. So yeah, I lost my job yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that there, Black Chris. I am sorry to hear that, man. I'll give you a little bit of good vibes right there. A little bit of good vibes, buddy. There you go. A little bit of good vibes. Hope you will get a job again soon, my friend. Don't forget to hydrate. So yeah, if you want to fly along, thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that. Welcome to the cabin crew, buddy. Welcome to the cabin crew. MREX, I can't... Yeah. There is a reason why that was blocked. Basically, MREX, so yeah. It's, yeah. If you get my drift. Naughty, naughty. But, yeah. Held a message for, yeah. Better hardware does not equal to better flying, trust me. Got a honeycomb and still get minus 600. You're absolutely right, actually. I mean, getting better hardware does not make you a better pilot, indeed. It really... look at me. There is a reason why this is here. There is an absolute reason why that is there, my friends. I mean, it's there for a reason. I'm still an idiot. So, and I've got all this. So, yeah, all of that. So it's, ooh, Italian Yank fan. Well played. Well played. You got the soixante neuf. But you're absolutely right. That it is a very good point, you know. It's... when are you expected to land? In about, I think, 45 minutes, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it says 38 right here, and I have to make a small diversion into the airport, then do a landing. So about 45 minutes, buddy. Yeah, 45 minutes should be good, MREX. But you actually do make a good point that... getting all this hardware doesn't make you actually a better pilot. It does help you actually fly a plane. It helps you control a plane a lot easier, giving you much more options, quicker options. And in my case, as I am always from the outside view, I'm not that much of a cockpit pilot, as you can see. When I'm on stream, when I'm flying solo, I'm much more of a cockpit pilot, funnily enough. And if I'm in VR, I'm a complete cockpit pilot. Yes, I have a VR helmet as well, and it works absolutely brilliant. But having said that, having this stuff does make life a little bit easier when you're flying. It's just, it makes it easier, basically. And it all comes down to how much do you want to spend on your hobby. This stuff is not cheap. Don't get me wrong, this stuff is not cheap. This is very expensive stuff right here. But yeah, you should do a VR stream. I can't get it working correctly, MREX. I want to do a VR stream, but somehow it keeps on lagging so much. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm still working on it. But if I can get it to work, I will do a VR stream. Just to show you guys the difference in VR and actually flying... flying a plane like this. It's a world of difference. It really is. But yeah, the thing is that yeah. It's you know, it makes life a lot easier. I have to say that. But it does not. It does not make you a better pilot. I have seen, and this, I'm not kidding about this, I have seen pilots landing planes with a keyboard and mouse better than I could do it with all this stuff. They made better landings with a keyboard and mouse than I did with all this stuff. So that goes to show, it either means I am absolutely crap, which could be an option. I'm not ruling that out. To be honest, I'm not ruling that out. Or they're just extremely competent. I mean, Weem has been flying with a keyboard and mouse for God knows how long. Don't know how he does it, but he always makes perfect landings. I don't know how he does it. So, yeah. Good fellas of... good fellas... I'm just going to call you good fellas, buddy. What's that screen? You're talking about this. This is the Class Echo. It is a tool from which I can control the entire plane. Yeah, here we go. Yep. I can't push this thing enough. So I can control the entire plane from with this. So for instance, I can zoom in and out right here. I can start a flight plans. I can control the entire plane with this tool. There's an autopilot option here, so I can set the altitude if I want to. I can set the heading if I want to. You can see it there. But, well, good fellas, I don't know if you have time tomorrow. But you can buy one, by the way, from here, from this link, shakeprint.com. You can buy one from there. However, tomorrow I will be showcasing a new product of ShakePrint simulations. And it's going to be freaking epic. Tomorrow, from 1 o'clock Central European Standard Time, I will be showing that off. So this will set you back, the entire set will set you back about $200. It's not cheap, this stuff. But it is an amazing device, exactly. And you will need SPAD Next to get this running. It does need a third-party program. So yeah. I just go for, yeah, but that's helpful. That's all down to how much do you want to spend on your hobby? And it's just a hobby. It is a hobby. It's just like every other hobby. So, by the way, guys, you can really see the turbulence coming up here, the wind coming up here from these darker areas. Can you see that? Can you make that out? Let me close that off. You can really see that it's coming from these darker areas where you get that lift. How cool is that? But yeah, it all comes down. Oh, you're quite welcome there, good fellas. You're quite welcome. I'm always happy to help. If you have a question, please ask. I don't mind. I mean, as I said, there are no such things as dumb questions. There are only such things as dumb answers, which I will give you. Yes, I will. Yes, I absolutely will. But that's fine. That's fine too. Because that makes you laugh. And the most important thing is that you guys laugh and smile. Especially at the end of the flight. Laugh and smile. Most important thing. Then I've done my job. So that's the most important thing. My job is not even flying from A to B. No. It's making you smile and laugh. How do you enable wind visualizations? Aha. Smiling is forbidden. No, it is not. It is permitted. Actually, it is encouraged. If you go to the weather option, right down there. Boop. Boop. There it is. Turning it on, turning it off. MREX. That's how we do it. That's the way. I like it. Is SPAD Next hard to use when setting the class echo up? I tried messing with SPAD Next before and found it hard. You have a point there. You have an absolute point. SPAD Next is not easy. It's not. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and I can recommend that you actually go on YouTube and find videos of Les O'Reilly. Les O'Reilly is also very active in the SPAD Next community. He makes a lot of snippets, what they are called. You can. The cool thing is, what you can do with SPAD Next is, I don't know how to program a lot of SPAD Next either. I'm not that well versed into it because you can really go down another rabbit hole. But what you can do these days in SPAD Next is, well, actually, I'm not sure if I can show you. Do I have SPAD Next set up here? No, I do not. No, I do not. But I will. Maybe I will show you guys that tomorrow. Then SPAD Next, you can actually select a device that you have. So if you SPAD Next will auto detect all devices that you have, including the class Echo. So in my case, it detects 4 devices. You see 3 here. That is the Alpha, the Bravo, and the class Echo. And down there are the rudder pedals. Those are the only things I have not used. What I've done is in SPAD Next, I have created an empty file, an empty profile for all these peripherals. And in SPAD Next, I clicked a button. Then on the side of the you on the right side you have a list. Actually, on the right side you have a list, and one of the options is online snippet. If you select online snippet, you get a new window where you can search for the plane that you want, find the profile that they created for that plane for that specific peripheral, and upload that profile completely in for that peripheral into your own profile. So basically, you just download pre-made profiles that others made for you. You don't have to figure out the wheel again. You just download the online profile, install that, configure it to the correct plane, and then you're done. So you make a basic profile, connect your plane to that, connect your peripherals to that, then for that plane you install the correct online snippets, and you're done. You're absolutely done. It really is a lot easier, actually, in the end than you think, yeah. I don't need to do any programming, so to speak. No. For most planes, there is an actual online profile. It may be that you may need to adjust that said profile to your own preferences. So you may, for instance, say, oh, I don't like that button configured here, or I don't like that button configured there. What I usually do is I go for instance, the online profiles for the Bravo and the Alpha yoke. I go for the Les O'Reilly profiles. I'm used to them and the way he set them up. But for instance, for the Class Echo, there are a lot of profiles currently being made by the community, and each profile has different screens as well. Some of these screens now, these days, even have steampunk gauges and stuff like that on there. It's amazing what they can do. And you can install all those online profiles and online snippets and make it easy. I may have ending and wait for you to come in. I just hope this airport has a gate for me to taxi. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a gate or anything. Yeah. Absent Viper, thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that, buddy. Welcome to the cabin crew. I hope you enjoy yourself. Now, Absent Viper, you take a seat right there. It looks small, Absent Viper, but there is a jacuzzi in there. There's a bar in there. Go get a cocktail. I think there's an entrance to a beach. So yeah, it's pretty big. Find your room. Make sure your valet brings you to your room, and it's kind of like a TARDIS in there. Yeah. So wait, oh yeah, of course. In this plane, the drinks are free. Yeah, they are definitely, especially on fly days. Especially on fly days. Yes, I said fly day. See what I did there? Okay, I'm in. Well, that was an easy sell. Hell, now I know how to get my followers. Free drinks for everyone. There you go. Should have done this a year earlier. I'd be bigger than Fabio. Ah, bigger than London Controller. Bring your own beer. Exactly. All right, my friends, we are about 58 nautical miles away from our current destination, heading for the runway. Oh, basically, it's a piece of dirt in a field. Welcome to Africa. That's Africa for you. Shoni won't cancel the beer idea. No. Nay, I say. Nay, my friend. Nay. Okay, it's a tiny runway. It is. It's going to be an interesting landing. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. At least it's level. Make sure you land on the runway and not the road beside it. Hashtag just saying. Hashtag just saying. Oh my god. Dogs are killing each other out here. Glad I left the A320 in the hangar. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a place for the A320 to land. No. Definitely not. That would be an interesting landing indeed. Although, where was that, my friends? We had a landing somewhere, I think in the Sudan, where someone landed a 747 on a dirt field or something like that. That was insane. I've seen people do it. So yeah. Pingu, how are you doing, man? I'm doing great, Pingu. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a long while, buddy. But yes, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I am. 60 kilometers away, and I wish you told me nautical miles, but safe to say, not far. 16 kilometers is usually 30 nautical miles. Basically, what you do, it's kind of chop it in half. So, yeah, if you're 60 nautical miles, it's a little over, let's just say, I think it's 31, 32 nautical miles, something like that, yeah. Actually, are there mountains there? Well, hill. Mountains. Mountain is a big word. Hills. 35 minutes away. Where are you? You're there. Why are you flying there? And they say I'm off course. Come on. On the weekend we tried landing different planes on a flat hilltop. You can do the strangest things. I went off the magenta line. Yeah, and then some. And then some. Stealth Wolf, by the way, still in the A320. Really interesting to see how he's going to land on a dirt field. Red Dragon behind us. Rods is there as well. So, and Joe is already on the runway, or near the runway actually. He's still in the air, 7,000 feet, so you are up quite high. But yeah, you're there. It's going to be an interesting landing actually. We are going to land on runway... What runway are we going to land on? Runway 04. 04. I won't follow you. Why am I not surprised? Oh, good. It worked with a 747, but I don't think it would work out. No, I don't think either. Yeah. I think you may be having a problem. Let's zoom in a little bit on the map here so we can see what's going on. Paraku coming up. We're landing in the middle of Paraku. It's a small hick town in the middle of nowhere. Let's face it. Yeah, it's definitely one not an important town. I think, as far as I can tell, in Benin. I mean, we're in the backwaters of Africa here, my friends. Yeah, no major cities here. Not that I want to downplay the communities in Africa. I don't. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Should have used autopilot. Yeah. And that is the reason why I'm always off course. I keep on yapping. Keep forgetting what course are we flying. So yeah, I have to do several things at once here. Several things at once. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'll take it. I don't care. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. When I did round the world in 80 days, the closest to Africa I got was Egypt. Yeah, well, the closest to Africa I got was in Chad, but that was face first into a hippo. So there was that. Get it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a red card for me. But yeah. There you go. It always comes up. Exclamation mark wildlife, and there you go. People have that hotkey right now. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm watching the stream too much, not paying attention to my flying. True. All right, my friends. Moving and grooving along. We are now currently, where are we actually? We are 20 minutes out. Getting close. Which means we can turn that back on. Let's see where we are. Well, you're not that far off. You're about 10 nautical miles away from me. So you're not that far off, actually. You guys are not that far off. I mean, yeah. And it's cool because you actually can see, if you watch there, you can see this is Italian Yangfan right there. That one. Let's see, that's Stealth Wolf, we have Italian Yangfan, and Chris Kind. So, Chris Kind, Italian Yangfan, Stealth. And Stealth is coming down. So, which is correct. So yeah, you can actually see the traffic in your area. And as you can see, we're all alone. That's it. This is us. So 50 nautical miles to go, 19 minutes and a bit. 19 minutes and a bit, and we should be good. Landing now, we'll let you know how it went. Yeah, exactly. Only people in Africa, but that's the thing, you know. That is exactly the thing. That is why people ask me constantly, why aren't you on VATSIM? In Africa, it doesn't make any sense to be on the VATSIM. There's no one there. Why should I be on VATSIM when there's simply no one there? Who am I going to ask clearance for? There's no tower. There's nothing. There's no one. So yeah, what's the destination? Stream title says DBBP, but flight plan I downloaded says DPPA. It does? No, it is Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. So I'm not sure which flight plan you downloaded. Let me have a look. Flight plan. Flight plan. Yep. Did a download. Yeah. You're right. Oh, I'm absolutely sorry, buddy. Yeah. This is strange. I think. Strange. What is that? What's going on? I see what's going on. DBPA? Yeah. DBPA, that is the airport outside of yeah, hang on a tick. That's outside of Paraku. Yeah, I now see what's going on. So why does it say DBBP here and DBPA there? You know what? Check your nav log. Yeah, exactly. So where is it sending me? Yeah, it's sending me to DBPA. You're right. Yeah, I made a boo-boo. Mistakes were made. Pro streamer right here. You sure you know where you're flying, Shoni? I haven't got a freaking clue. I have not got a freaking clue. Don't know. Don't know. Don't care, to be honest. I'm in the sky. I'm with friends. It's all good. I don't care. Yeah, apparently I see what's going on here. Yeah. The airport Delta Bravo Papa Alpha is the newer airport, which you can find on a little nav map. However, Navigraph, which you can see on top there, does not have that airport. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm setting the autopilot right here before I crash. I'll pull up Navigraph. So if you watch, and I'm zooming in, that is Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. Right here. So I selected Delta Bravo Bravo Papa, and then I would fly on towards that airport right there, Delta Bravo Papa Alpha, which has actually a tarmac runway. So it does show up in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It also shows up in Little Nav Map. It does not show up in Navigraph because this is one of the caveats which I actually talked about with the Navigraph guys. Please, please, please seed your Navigraph maps with the Microsoft Flight Simulator world maps, the real life maps. Please. This is one of the reasons why. So yeah, we are going to land on Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. I had to hit the Y key to write myself. Well played. We're going to land, you're absolutely right, we're landing on Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. Delta Bravo Papa Alpha, my friends. Actually, does Delta Bravo Papa Alpha have an approach? I am wondering. Menu. New procedures. There we go. Does it have an arrival? Let's go to that. Sure? No, no, it does not. It does not. Okay. Flight plan, flight plan. There we go. So you landed on Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. It really doesn't matter. We're close enough anyway. It's fine. But we are going to try and land on Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. So we're close. We're getting there. And it's doing the shimmy again. It's doing the shimmy again. There we go. Mistakes were made. I'm such a noob at times. I sense a touch and go. Yeah, well, we're touching the runway next to the other runway. They're so near to each other, they could be basically the same airport. Yeah, wrong airport. Yeah, we're not landing on Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. We're landing on Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. It just didn't show up in Navigraph charts. Which could be an issue with the next flight. Funny. But that's fine. It kind of depends. Where do you guys want to land? Actually, let's leave it to the chat. Chat, where do you guys want us to land? Do you want us to land on an actual airport that is Delta Bravo Papa Alpha that has a tarmac runway, or do you want to see us land on Delta Bravo Bravo Delta, which has a dirt runway? So which would you like to see? Dirt or tarmac? What would you like to see? Dirt or tarmac? The dirt runway. Dirt runway. Okay, we have dirt, Quasar dirt. By the way, hi Quasar. Dirt. I think it's going to be dirt. Okay, Delta Bravo Bravo Delta. Dirt, MREX, yep, dirt. It's yeah, I think the yeah. Dirt, Captain John. Hi, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Dirt. Yeah, dirt. It's going to be dirt, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Well, we did land on dirt before, so it's not that bad. It's just dusty. Yeah. So there's that. Still doing the shimmy. All right. You guys in the back are still good. We're getting a little bit of seasick. There we go. Bingo! Defo dirt. Dirt for the win. We're doing the dirt landing. Yes, okay. We're heading for Delta Bravo Bravo Delta. That is in the middle of Paraku, and it's a dirt runway. We're landing on runway 04. Am I correct in saying that 04 is the runway, and the runway should be 04? Yes, it is. So we are landing on runway 04 on Delta Bravo Bravo Delta. Red Dragon, dirt will be more fun in this Fuega Magister. Yes. Here we go. We're going to do the dirt landing. Okay, it's official. It's official. Now realize why I'm following my waypoint instead of my magenta lines. Well, there you go. I'm off the runway, so you should be clear. Excellent. And otherwise, I would have gone straight through ya. Yep, I take no prisoners during my landings. None. Ha ha! Ha ha! I say. Thou shalt be cleared, and I shall clear thee. It's the Weem! How's Weem doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. I see a Weem. I see a Weem. Where? There is a Weem. Where is a Weem? Well, there. Really? Yeah, Sorry, Weem. Don't be mad. Don't ban me. Weem, don't ban me from my own stream, please. All right, my friends. Heading over towards the final stretch. Let me see. Yeah, little under 25 nautical miles, so we should be good. Should be good. So, having said that, Is there entertainment free or is there a cover charge? Never. Never a cover charge. I'm going to set the autopilot again because I am going to fiddle a little bit with the flight plan then. Because we are no longer going to our destination. No. I'm doing this wrong. Hang on a tick. Yep, there we go. Then I have to set cursor. So now we can change that. I'll change that. Let me see. Remove. Enter. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I have to set my destination, which is. Let me see. Delta. Delta. Bravo. Oh, no. Back. Bravo. Bravo. Delta. Yeah. It was Delta Bravo Bravo Delta, wasn't it? Oh no, sorry. Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. The one. That's the way. I like it. Enter to accept. There you go. Haha! Done and done. Done and dusted. Runway 4. Enter. Enter to accept. I think we're good. Yep. And that's how you reprogram your flight plan. Yay! Right. Back from the autopilot. I'm really getting good at this flying stuff, am I? Wow. By the way, I'm off autopilot again. Hey, Jim Knights! How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. That is a lot of updrafts coming here from this forest. This forest is area. Look at that. All the updrafts. Ooh, that is a... this is a glider's dream right here. Doing very well. I'm doing great, buddy. We're just about to come into a dirt landing, so this should be hilarious. I did, however, during flight, reprogram my G1000. Hey, that's an achievement for me. A lot of people can do that with their eyes closed, but for me, it's an achievement. So, yeah. For me, it's an achievement. There we go. Keen to watch. Yeah, me too. Kinda. Although I have to do it. So, that could be, yeah, a thing. It's going to be a thing. Okay, so we're going to land on runway 4. Huh. So I should overshoot it by a little bit. We're still good. We're still good. We're still pushing the pedal to the metal. Unfortunately, though, that's the only thing. But hey, you can't win them all, can you? All right. Now, if we swirl around, the biggest group is way over there. How come you guys are all over there? What's going on with you guys? Honestly. Honestly. Ghost, fly to Dubai. Actually, we are going to fly to Dubai. I'm not kidding. Yes, we are going to fly to Dubai. It will take a little bit of time, actually. But we're slowly but steadily getting there. First, I need to circumvent... Africa. But eventually, we are now right here in this area. We have flown this area, fly all around Africa to each and every country. But eventually, Dubai is on the list. We are flying to every single country in the world in this plane. So yes, I am flying to Dubai. Basically, if you are asking, Shoni, are you flying to this or that country? The answer is yes. It always, yes. It's always yes. So yeah, we are heading eventually towards Dubai. When will that be? I think Dubai will be in about 9 months to a year, something like that. Then we will I think by that time we will reach Dubai. We have to fly along the entire coastline of Africa. We fly along the entire coastline of Madagascar. We're going to fly to Réunion and all the other and the tiny little islands, as well as we're going to try and fly to the Maldives even. So and the Seychelles Islands, stuff like that. Seychelles Islands, yeah, that's the one. So yeah, we are flying. It will take a little bit of time, but we are getting there. We are getting there. I mean, same thing holds true. We are going to fly to South America, North America. We're going to see everything. We're going to fly everywhere. But we're doing it in this plane, so that means low and slow. It means low and slow. 120 knots. That's the power that I have to my that's the power that's in this tiny little plane. That's good, and that's about it. Yeah. That's it. Flying towards Delta Bravo Papa Alpha. And you guys want me to land on a dirt runway. That is Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. So that's where I'm now headed for. Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. You wanted me to land there. That's where I'm going to land. Fine. I don't mind. That's absolutely fine. But this one's on you, not on me. No, Daddy, I didn't do it, Daddy. Daddy wasn't there. So here we go. Yeah, we're getting close now. Heading towards you. That's a good plan. Yeah. Actually, if you see Paracu, the airport should be there. It should be in the middle of Paracu, actually. And to the north a bit. So to the north of Paracu, if you have... let me show you. There is the runway. Well, it says I need to go in there, but no, that's not runway 4, but yeah. Paracu, it's on the, it's a little bit hard to make out, but it's there. At the northern part of Paracu, there's the runway, and it should be a tiny little dirt runway. You should see my CJ4 at the side of the runway. I can only see Stealth Wolf right now, but my engines are shut down and waiting for the first touchdown. Hopefully you do better than me. So focus on Joe Fox. Joe Fox is on the runway, actually. So if you focus on Joe Fox, that is where the airport is. He's at the airport right now. Well, can we call it an airport? Can we call that an airport? Don't think we really can we? Predict minus 300. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Oh, how hard I'm going to laugh when it's actually minus 10. So, hey, Scruffy Tam, Mr. Socks. How is it going, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving, indeed, for all our American friends. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy those turkeys. Yeah, sorry. That's a turkey. So, hope you enjoy them. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. And, of course, a Thanksgiving dinner. And, yeah, absolutely. But happy Thanksgiving, buddy. But, Scruffy, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, and by the way, go check out Scruffy Tam. Shout out Scruffy Tam. There you go. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're a lot better, my friend. Hope you're a lot better. Rick Murray! Dude, I haven't seen you in ages! Rick, do you remember your landing at Gibraltar? Do you remember that slide? I still, to this day, remember that slide. Recently, we had it in a loop flying along during the what was it, the flight sim weekend, and people were laughing so hard about that. Ah, Scruffy, thank you very much. I truly appreciate that sub right there, buddy. That is so generous of you. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. Oh my god, yeah, that's going back. I know, right? I know. Gibraltar, good lord. For those that are wondering, by the way, if you want to see that slide of Rick Murray, and yes, you can, I'm going to select autopilot right here. Edge browser. If you go to the Discord channel, you can find this map. the world trip in Europe. On it, you can find the Gibraltar flight. And if you click that link right there, you can actually, it was saved. Yes, it was. I have everything. I have everything. So if you click that link, you can actually see the landing of what I'm talking about with Rick Murray. Yeah. And trust me, it's epic. It's absolutely epic. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long, long time. So yeah, but it's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. All right, my friends, this is going to be... I'm now on the approach directly towards the airport. So there's Delta Bravo Bravo Papa. That's where we're headed for. Off the autopilot again. What I'm actually going to do... It's nice to be back and seeing all these names again. I know, right? Most of us are still here, buddy. We're still here. We're still doing our thing. We're still continuing our flight. We're now in Africa. Killed by hippos in the meantime. Yeah, that was fun in Chad. Don't mention Chad. I hate Chad. No, that's not true. I don't hate Chad. I really don't like Chad. I just don't like it. All right, let's go to OBS. Right there. Then set our course. We should be able to set our course. Pick PDI. There we go. And we're going for runway. What's the runway? Runway 04, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be it. All right. Over Chad. I will never be over Chad. Me neither, buddy. Me neither. Chad was a thing. Good Lord, Chad so much was a thing. Let's see, 040. Chris Kind is beside you. Ah, yes, okay, okay. Zero. There we go. And going deep into Jordan was fun. That still gets you a red card. There you go. That still gets you a red card right there. Yep, and the red cards are here as well. Yes, they are. All right, now, you know what? To actually change that back, because we are now at 2,000 feet. Usher, Siberia. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel, buddy. You get back here. You get back right here in the back. There is, if you go down the hall and to the right, there is a jacuzzi right there. It's open bar currently. So yeah, and I think if you go to the left, you go onto the beach. Yeah. So it's not as crowded as you think it would be right there. So yeah, get a drink. You know, get settled in. Find your room. Should be good. Should be good. It's a complete TARDIS in there. Yeah. And the bar it's always 5 o'clock in the bar. Hey, it's Red. There he is. We're about to come in on a dirt landing. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure Rick could pull it off. I've seen Rick land on a tiny little island with that thing. So, yeah. We're about to land on the dirt landing, on the dirt runway. That is Delta Bravo Bravo Papa, voted by the chat. Thanks, chat. Make sure I land. I could have landed on a lovely tarmac landing, but no, you wanted me to land on a freaking on dirt. Of all things, dirt. Some people. Do we actually have a map for that? I don't even think it has maps. It doesn't have any charts. None. It does not have any charts. Why, guys? Why do you hate me so much? All right, I'm going to slow down. Actually, make sure that I have my mixture set to full. I'm going to slow down. Get back to the front view. We're going to start the landing lights right here. And let's trim so we can actually start to get that landing going. I'm going to zoom in because I'm pretty sure I need to know where I'm going with my landing. Yeah, there's the runway. The runway should be, let's see, who can I focus on? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Don't start to pull up like crazy, Shoni. You can do better than that. All right. Yeah, Joe. Joe should be good. All right. Focused on Joe right now, so that's good. That's a nice focus point right there. That's the runway, actually, if I'm not mistaken. We are currently doing 70 knots, which is good. I'm going to flaps 2 right now. My sim just crashed. No, Foxy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Restart, reboot, reboot. Danger, family Robinson, danger. All right. He's coming in for a landing. He is. Rick is coming in for a landing as well. Yeah. Why am I not surprised? I need to work on my landings. I bounce too much on the landing and end up going upside down and, well, not in the A320neo, but in smaller planes I can. It's practice makes perfect, Joe. Practice makes perfect, trust me. And this is the perfect channel to learn that. It is the perfect channel to learn it. And Sandy, by the way, we're nearing the end of the stream, buddy. We're nearing the end of the stream. So, yeah, we're almost at the runway. Delta Bravo, Bravo, Papa. That's where we're going to land today. Joe is already there. Now, let's see if we can actually get on the ground somehow. So we are slightly off. .58, that's a little bit too slow. Now we need a little bit more speed. System is beta, all kinds of issues. Ah, yeah. Oh, don't, Sandy, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry. There's another stream tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, we're not actually. Weem, the chat voted. I should not land on a nice tarmac. On a nice tarmac runway. No, 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 no. They wanted me to land actually on a dust bowl. Yeah, for kicks, just for the fun of it. Yeah, just for the fun of it. So yeah, it's a chat thing, apparently. Yeah, and trust me, he's going to nail the landing probably. It's all his fault anyway. It is. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, that's true. It is my fault. That is true. Yeah, basically. Have you installed the mud guards on your 121? I don't even have the bush wheels on here. I mean, I don't even have the bush wheels, buddy. All right, we're coming in for the turn right now. Coming in for the turn. We are doing about 60, 68, 69 knots, so that's not bad. Going parallel. Coming in for the turn. There was a VOR at the end of the runway. I could have taken that VOR as a point. Which I'm basically doing right now. I am kind of cheating with the VOR. Kind of cheating. Let's take this puppy down. bit, of course, but that's fine. Full flap landing. No, I don't think I need a full flap landing, actually. What's the... No, we're good. 2 flaps. Yeah, well, yeah. Officially, you have to do a full flap landing. According to FAA... Oh, Rick! The A320, yeah, okay. Yeah, flaps, everything. Yeah, kitchen sink, everything. But I'm pretty sure Rick got it on the ground. It would not surprise me if Rick made a picture-perfect landing. I've seen Rick do amazing things in that thing. Toilet seat up, yeah. Okay, my friends. Here we go. Coming in for the landing, right there. I'm a little bit... Oh, but I'm also too slow. So let's throttle up a little bit. We go. Yes, that's better. That's better. That is better. Yeah. Minus 58. And that's the way. I like it. On the ground. Minus 58. There you go. The Swazzle Nerve wins. I know. I know. Flaps are up. Taxi lights are on. Landing lights are off. And I can park right here. There we are. All right, my friends. That was not a bad landing, if I say so myself. Now, I go to the outside view, as always. Make sure that that you're about to come in for a landing. Where is my mouse? Why is my mouse not working? There is my mouse. Let me see. We go to the outside external camera. As always, reset the position. Boop. And... all right. Rick is coming in. Snuggy, snuggy. Joe Fox is right there. Come on, my friends. I'm starting up the music. Drone. Speeding up the drone. There we go. All right. Do we have music? There we have music. That's better. All right. Blood Dragon coming in. And stealth behind him in the A320. Oh, this is going to be messy. You just made it. Yeah. Well, Rick proved that you can land, and Stealth Wolf just confirmed that you can actually land. And Chris kind flying through the smoke right there. Left behind the contrails and the smoke plumes coming up, and you wanted to land on a dirt runway. This is what you get. You guys wanted to land on a dirt runway. This is what you get. Smoke. And lots of it. Italian Yank fan and Ween behind him right there. That is hilarious. As I said, you guys wanted this. This is what you're getting. You wanted me to land on a dust ball. There you go. We landed on a dust ball. Italian Yang fan, nicely on approach right there. And it's not so hard to land on dust, actually. It really isn't. It really isn't. This isn't even the shortest landing runway that we landed on. If you guys remember, we landed on a runway that was even just about 350 feet or something like that. So yeah. Editor, good to see you. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the cabin crew. I want to say get into the back of my plane, but yeah, we are already on the ground. Usually, if you get into the back of my plane, of course, there is the jacuzzi. There is the bar. That's always open. It's always 5 o'clock. So make sure you fill up just before we close up the stream. But thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that, buddy. And by the way, for those that are wondering, the music is actually made by Amica. Yeah. Most of the music you hear is actually made by Amica. It's specially made for this channel. So pretty impressive as well. Chris Sky doing its thing. And Italian Yang fan, nice landing right there, buddy. Nice landing. Weem coming in as well. Chris Sky still going bananas over Paraku. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then some. And then some. But he's not the only legend in this channel. He is not the only legend. Don't sell yourself short, buddy. Don't sell yourself short. It is. It really... You know, when I make my flight plans at the beginning of the week, I have this on. Practice pays off. And who knew? Italian Yang fan, who knew? I really, really, really need to remind myself that I get that livery installed. I'm pretty sure I have it. There it is. There it is. On the ground. Now all we have is a crisp kind bouncing around. Get that plane on the ground, buddy. Get that plane on the ground. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Here he is. Coming in for a landing. Nice, nice. Now, nearing the end, nearing the end. Break, 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 break. Well. Crisp? Yeah, that's not the runway. Yeah, that's something else. That's a road, Crisp. That's a road. Come on. You guys wanted to land there. That's where we're landing. This is it. So why is the truck on the runway? Yeah, that was no longer a runway. There we go. Now that's a whole lot better. There it is. There it is. He's on the ground. Yep. Paraku. This is what you guys wanted. Landing on a dust ball. And this is where we... Oh, and Fire Sandy just spawned in there. Unfortunately, it is our stream. I'm going to... Let me see. I think we have everyone right now. Yeah, we do. All right. So. All right, my friends. Here we are. I'm going to make a screenshot, as always. And then... Oh, wow. Okay. I just made a screenshot. I don't know who did that. Copy link. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need. Lord. Oh, no, bot attack. Yeah, it's a bot attack. Yeah, I need to unfollow them. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, bot followed. I know. It's fine. Alan. Oh, no. Well, that's it for today, my friends. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Yeah, sub-only mode. You're right. Can't do that right now, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck right now. Guys, thank you very much for that follow, for that stream. I had a lot of fun. Oh, thank you very much there, Weem. Thank you. So, yeah, it was a great stream again. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you all again, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we are having a stream with Frostmaster and Flight Sim Webshop. We're doing the A320. So yeah, it's a bot. I will clear them out after the stream. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow, and have a great day, guys. Bye bye all. Look at that. I mean, the wing flex, it is so cool that it's going up and down. I feel bouncy. Anyway, yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh. Oh.
Chew that goodness, baby.
No.
Oh, you know you like it.
Oh.
Oh, you know you like it, Tony.
Wow. I did not expect that. They moved. Yeah, one of the big five. Baganario, yes. No! Thank you all very much for being here and spending your time with me. And I will see you all again tomorrow for a great flight. See you all then. Bye-bye.